What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. If it is your first time touching down in this channel, welcome to Small Feet Big Heat. We talk sneakers, we talk streetwear, and everything in between. First and foremost, you can already see it in the title, we will be getting into this Warren Lotas business. So let's start there, and then I have a topic that I do want to talk about just a little bit, breeze through something that happened over this weekend that I do want to talk about on this channel. So Warren Lotas first, he was releasing these very Dunk-esque sneakers. I have talked about them on the channel already. I have 2 videos up if you want to get my perspective into whether or not I think they're fake, custom, replica, what have you. I have a video up on that already. You can go check it out. But in this video, I want to talk about this resolution. You know, how things have turned out for him and his sneakers. So basically, yeah, Nike shut that shit down. It's not going to happen. If you ordered the chanclas or the pigeons like myself, I had an order in for both. It's a dub. You're never getting those shoes. They're never shipping out. That's it. It's a wrap. It's over. So you're not getting them. And instead, Warren Lotas decided to give people a replacement option. I'll go ahead and put up the pictures of those 3 colorways of the replacement shoe right over here. So these are going to be called the Warren Lotas Reapers. The sneaker that he was releasing was the Warren Lotas Slasher. And these right here, I'll put up a picture, are the Warren Lotas Reapers. I know I'm laughing right now, but to be honest, I'm gonna keep it 100. I don't think that the shoes are trash. I don't want them, so I'm gonna keep it a buck and tell you that I did cancel my orders. I'm not getting these shoes. I'm not getting the Warren Lotas Reapers because that's not what I ordered. So that's not what I want in the mail. I don't want those shoes in any colorway. But do I think that they're complete ass, they're garbage? No. I think that he's on to something. I think he's on the right track. The shoes have elements that are fire. I like the face on the side. I like that the part right below the toe box, right above the toe box and at the bottom of the eyelet, sorry, I'll circle it on the screen. It's kind of like a sif. I think that he has some really dope elements on the shoe, but it needs work. It needs tightening. This feels like they were working on it to be released at a later date, and then all of this stuff happened with Nike, and they're putting out something that they thought about certain elements and just slapped them onto what they could get away with. That's what it feels like. They're melding what they wanted to do with what they could get away with because they don't have a finished idea yet, if that makes sense. So I won't be buying these right off rip. I'm gonna tell you, I canceled both my orders. I want a refund. Now please listen to this part. If you ordered the chanclas or the pigeons, you cannot just email anymore. Before the first day when he announced these shoes, you sent your email asking for a cancellation to get your refund. No more. You have to actually fill out the form that he emailed to you. If you did not get your form, you need to hit up customer service and ask for the link to the form. It's like a Google document type thing. You put in your order number, you ask whether or not you want the replacement shoe or you want a refund, and so on and so forth. You fill that out for all of your orders. So I had to fill that out twice. If you do nothing, you're just gonna get whatever replacement shoe they decide to give you. So make sure that you fill that out. If you don't want the replacement shoes, fill that out. Now my opinion on this solution, how things have turned out, I am disappointed. I wanted the slashers. I wanted the chanclas and the pigeons that I ordered. I was looking forward to it. I was looking forward to showing them on the channel. I was excited to get them in hand, but it's just not the way that things worked out, and I can't be pissed off about it. I can't be super upset about it. There's really just too many sneakers releasing right now for me to sit here and be super angry about, you know, 2 shoes that I was supposed to get that I'm getting a refund for. It's not like my money was stolen. It's not like I was scammed or anything like that. I'm getting a refund, so I can't sit here and be crazy angry at the situation and the way that it worked out, because I feel like if you ordered these, you always knew that this was a possibility. This was always a possibility from jump. It was always a possibility that Nike could sue, and it was always definitely a possibility that Nike could win. Now, the narrative that Warren Lotas is trying to push about Nike being this big bad corporate wolf and trying to squash the creativity of small businesses and small creators, I stop the cap. Like, that's bullshit. I don't believe that for a second, because I think Nike, from where they were 10 years ago, has given a lot of creativity to collaborators. They've given a lot of creativity to just the process in general. Like, look at what, Off-White is doing. People are not customizing those shoes to the full extent that was envisioned by Virgil Abloh, but the whole purpose behind the 10 was to draw on your shoes, to cut the circles out and do all of that extra shit. But people are just not doing it. So I think Nike is trying to give more creativity to the people that they're working with. And that's the key thing right there, is that they have a relationship. They're working together. At no point was Warren Lotas working with Nike. He was just, taking something that was theirs and running with it. Actually having a product is only half the business. You also need a story to sell that product, or a person, a face to push that product. And the lawsuit, this Nike lawsuit, makes for a great story, and it's gonna sell some shoes. That being said, that I don't buy the Warren Lotas narrative. I also don't believe that Nike is some saint among corporations. At the end of the day, they're trying to protect their bottom line. You can champion it whichever way you want. Oh, they're trying to protect the Dunk legacy. They're doing this for the people. Nike is for the skateboard community. They're not. They could care less about Dunks. If they did, they would make them so that they wouldn't sell out and everybody could get their hands on them. But they're not going to do that. They don't care. They just care about their bottom line. They want to keep Dunks high in demand with low supply so that they can keep them hype for as long as possible. Nike is not the angel among shoe companies. Yeah, they do a lot for social progression, and I'm not trying to throw shade on them, because there's a lot of Nikes back here. There's a lot of Jordans back here. But let's just be honest about it and call a spade a spade. The truth is probably somewhere in the middle. I wouldn't be surprised if Warren Lotas orchestrated this whole thing for publicity. And I also wouldn't be surprised if Nike, went extra hard at him in the lawsuit and in court to stop other creators and brands from doing the same thing, and kind of used him as an example. It's somewhere in the middle. The truth is usually somewhere in the middle when you have two sides. Hopefully I covered everything I wanted to cover in regard to that Warren Lotas situation. Down below in the comment section, let me know your thoughts on how this situation has turned out. This resolution, do you think that that was a proper, resolution to the situation, to provide a replacement shoe, or would you have just straight up provided refunds for all of your customers? Let's talk about it down below in the comment section. We don't all have to agree, but we can keep it respectful. So please do that for me. Let's keep the comment section open-minded at the very least. So, my bad, y'all. The camera died, so we're not going to get to the other subject that I wanted to talk about today. Maybe it's a video for a later time. Maybe it's a video for another channel, probably. I think it was a sign that I should just put that content on another channel. But if you enjoyed today, like, comment, subscribe, show a small YouTuber some love, and I'll check y'all out in the next one.